NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and we are at Wintry First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Tennessee Titans and the Cleveland Browns.
Set to kick off.
The winner here gets a ticket to Tampa. The loser stays home, and we are underway in the AFC Championship game. Here comes Montgomery now to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Marlon Mack, his first carry of the game. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
He was brought down by...
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll come up now on second and a yard. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Second and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Lady! I got you. Switch. Hey, 22! Switch it. Come on, switch it.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's second and 10.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day. Right there, 54, right there, 54.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
By Shaq Thompson.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Mike 22.
From the 40 now on second down. Stafford, open man Hamler, that's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
The 20-yard line.
first down. It's Mack. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the 14-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Mike 54.
They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short.
Hey, watch out. Check Mike 54.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here, 1st and goal. They'll run here with Mack. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Again, it'll be Mack. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
No gain.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, D. Here I come. Say alert.
They'll try and run. Here's Mack. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Here's Randy Bullock now as he'll go for the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Bullock will put this one through. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
On the tackle.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, Wentz. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
And incomplete. It's 3rd down. And 6 yards to go.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Wentz. Buying time to his left. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Second and 11 now. From the gun, it's Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Wentz. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 2-yard line.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. From the end zone, Stafford. He's going deep for and got his man complete. The 40, past the 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Marquise Brown, 98 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly for 6. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big playability. They can strike from anywhere.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll power his way up near the 25. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Out of bounds.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
On 2nd down now. It's Jones, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. He's letting this one go for Fuller. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
A gain of
33 yards that time.
1st down, Tennessee.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Snap coming at 1. Now Wentz. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down. Brings up 4th.
It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, Mike Vrabel says, let's get 3 out of this. He sends on the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Stafford. He completes this one to Mack. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
It's time to learn it. Mess around and put that thing over your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, earn it. At the front of this line is where my turn at. Sometimes you need a friend.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down.
54, got.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Stafford. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Trying to get that one to his running back, Marlon Mack. And it's 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
2nd and 10. To throw again. Stafford. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. It's picked up by the Titans. And they are going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Stafford. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And they have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And that going to hit in the end zone as we restart things here in the second half with a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter three.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
At the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Wentz going to throw. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll run it with Jones. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Mack. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
The ball carrier.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
7-yard line.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Mack. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
That's another Browns 1st down.
Looking to run with Mack. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Browns have taken the lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Here's 2nd and 9. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
Now that run, that's exactly why you stay with the running game. You don't abandon it totally. You stick with it, keep telling your guys to stay motivated, and they found a crease on that play.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Wentz. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game.
And the Titans first down.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. The give is to Jones. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
23-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Wentz. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
First down, Tennessee.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones, and he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. This is caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
First and goal.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run. Here's Janovich, the fullback. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he gets it to go, and we're all even, 17 apiece.
That ties the game at 17. Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Here comes Montgomery now to return it. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Take over first and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 23 yards on the pickup, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
That's the end of the third.
1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. This is Mack on the counter, and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
The ball carrier.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Stafford. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 15-yard line.
Now Stafford into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Marlon Mack. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Browns have moved out in front. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Good. Makes the score Browns 24, Titans 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A short kick taken at the 18. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
I'm feeling like Will. I feel like a prince. I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills. Because I was a blessed with no one who failed. Don't know how it feels. I wanted to flex. They told me to chill. I'm making a flip. My life is a flick.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they have put themselves in a great position to defend their crown, leading once again in the fourth quarter of the AFC Championship game. A win, of course, sends them to Tampa for a chance to claim back-to-back Super Bowl titles. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. It's caught. Smith. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A give to Jones. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
The ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And this one complete to Smith. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards, the final tally.
Tennessee.
They'll run it with Jones. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. From the 24, Wentz. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. To throw, it's Wentz. He's got his man. This is Tate. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a flag on the play.
Yeah, yeah.
Flag on the play.
Hold up.
That's a flag on the play. Let's go.
Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake.
Let's go.
I just took off with that rock, just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks, that's a whole field. He don't want no championship, get him. I just gotta say, like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running off the block, yeah, I'm something like a lineback. I got juice like a Fanta, how you like it?
How you like it?
I'm on purple, I'm on yellow like a Viking.
Like a Viking.
All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake.
Let's go.
I'm in the field like a Panther, I done up the standards. Like Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water, call me Black Bridgewater. Lamar Jackson, how I throw them Ravens cross the border.
Hold up. You know I'm a touchdown with the sack. Run up the hole like a running back on the play. Intercept the pack like a safety. You boys can't shake the play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go.
Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake.
Let's go.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. Way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Need a light year just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it?
It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and we are at Wintry First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Tennessee Titans and the Cleveland Browns. The winner here gets a ticket to Tampa. The loser stays home, and we are underway in the AFC Championship game. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
At their own 38-yard line.
I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debate.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And a curious play call here, to say the least. Thought it might be a trick, but no, he actually goes down to a knee.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
And now they'll take a knee here. And my partner now is speechless, and so am I.
And it's 3rd down.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And down to a knee. That's one way to call a play.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. And surprisingly, they take a knee. I have no idea why they would take a knee, but they take a knee. And down to a knee. Well, that's one option.
The keeper. A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. We ain't giving him nothing.
And a curious play call here, to say the least. Thought it might be a trick, but no, he actually goes down to a knee.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Back deep, Golden Tate. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. "51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Titan football.
1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And now they'll take a knee here. And my partner now is speechless, and so am I.
2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
And down to a knee. That's one way to call a play.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And surprisingly, they take a knee. I have no idea why they would take a knee, but they take a knee.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
Here's Logan Cook now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Check. Walk 54. 3 balls.
And down to a knee. Well, that's one option.
On the keeper. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
And a curious play call here, to say the least. Thought it might be a trick, but no, he actually goes down to a knee.
3rd and 13.
We're scoreless after 1.
Quarter with no score.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And on 4th down, they come up and take the knee.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. A first red zone opportunity for the Titans. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. And they take a knee.
Wentz on the keeper.
And they will take a knee here.
Wentz on the keeper.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Wentz on the keeper.
On 4th down, Mike Vrabel says, let's get 3 out of this. He sends on the field goal unit. This from 36 yards out. Oh, this is a complete miss hit. It's no good. Didn't even get it there. So after that 4th down stop, Charles, you said it was almost guaranteed points the other way. Indeed, they do cash in, but only 3.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They got the points, but it should have been more. With that type of field position, the setup that they had, I think it was almost a loss for them that they only got 3 instead of pushing across the line for a touchdown.
And they take a knee.
Stafford on the keeper.
And they will take a knee here.
Stafford on the keeper. A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
Bring it. Set. 280. 51. Here we go.
3rd and long. It's Stafford. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brian Burns tracks him down away in the backfield for a loss of 16.
Brings up 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Running for it, Montgomery. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. Now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal, a chance for the first points of this AFC title bout. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Wentz on the keeper. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And they take a knee.
Wentz on the keeper.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. And this has no chance. It's no good. Well, wide to the left, and this will remain a scoreless game. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it.
Let's go.
So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And now they'll take a knee here. And my partner now is speechless, and so am I.
It's a loss of a yard.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Break the tap. 180. 54 Mike. We own it. We own it. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Silver.
And down to a knee. That's one way to call a play.
On the keeper. A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And surprisingly, they take a knee. I have no idea why they would take a knee, but they take a knee.
Of a yard.
Well, that was a 3rd and long run, and to me, that was just a wave the white flag kind of a situation. Obviously, they don't want to risk the chance of throwing it downfield and risking a turnover in this section of the field.
And on 4th down, they come up and take the knee. So, Charles, talk about a play that could prove pivotal. And I mean pivotal. That decision right there could be really costly.
Without a doubt. You talk about taking a chance there and deciding you're going to go all in, as they like to say. That's exactly what that one was, and it didn't pay off.
Yeah, inside their own territory, game tied, this stage of the contest. Boy.
Wentz on the keeper.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And down to a knee. That's one option. This is 3rd and goal. Still looking for the first points of the game. And a curious play call here, to say the least. Thought it might be a trick, but no, he actually goes down to a knee. And on 4th down, they come up and take the knee. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play.
Yeah.
But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the third quarter. And now they'll take a knee here. And my partner now is speechless, and so am I.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 12-yard line.
Set! 250! Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there. Like five. Like five. I don't even know why this team showed up.
And down to a knee. That's one way to call a play.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And surprisingly, they take a knee. I have no idea why they would take a knee, but they take a knee.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Set! 280! Check, 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 check. Find the mic. Find the mic. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
And on 4th down, they come up and take the knee. Boy, going for it at this stage in the second half, back in the shadow of your own goalpost. Explanation, please, Mr. Davis.
I'm not sure I'm going to give you a great one, but here's a thought that I had. I wonder if maybe instead of going for it with your offense and announcing your intentions, that maybe you run out your special teams and fake it. Because even though teams say, hey, we plan for the fake all the time, I know from experience, you look at the situation, there's no way they're going to fake it here. And they probably had a better chance if they tried it that way.
Wentz on the keeper. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Browns' 9-yard line.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. One quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. And they will take a knee here.
On the keeper.
If you know about the carpool, contractor supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
This is 3rd and goal. Still looking for the first points of the game. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
And on 4th down, they come up and take the knee. So they pass on the chance to kick the go-ahead field goal, and that may be one they're going to regret big time.
And I think the head coach is going to have some splaining to do, right? Because in this situation, you kick the field goal to give yourself that chance at victory. By going for it, maybe you're saying you don't trust your field goal kicker, or maybe he knows something we don't. Maybe the kicker's hurt. So there'll be a lot of questions at the post-game press conference.
Makes the rest of this fourth quarter and the rest of this game very interesting. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Meanwhile, here a run on first down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage. Another example of just a dominant performance by this defense.
Yeah, you hear all the time about teams that try to steal signals from the other side and try and learn their signs and their tendencies. It's almost like they get the answers to the exam the night before and were well prepared for this final.
The ball carrier.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside, but he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll toss this right side to Mack. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Hate to say it, but that play typifies what we've seen from this offense all game long.
Yeah, don't you think maybe you flip over your play sheet as the offensive coordinator and see the side that says try something different? You know, because this has not worked all game long. They continue to try and get it done. They've got to come up with something a little bit different. Try something special, something they haven't seen.
Anything to score a point.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
And here's a sneak on 4th and a long way to go. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Wentz. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Jonnu Smith there to make the grab as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee.
Makes the score Titans 7, Browns 0. Aldrich Rosas set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And we've seen drive after drive come up empty for them, and they've yet to dent the scoreboard, yet still right in the middle of a one-score game.
So this is where you absolutely have to forget everything that's happened in your previous drives. They don't matter right now. You just mentioned it. One-score game. This drive here can erase all of what happened previously.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack, and he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Stafford now to throw. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Now it's Stafford. That's complete to Marlon Mack. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
At the 46-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, right there, 54.
Back to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Mack. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
41-yard line.
Second down and 5. He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28.
Intercepted by the Titans. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one good for 12 yards, and it'll give them a fresh set of downs. This was the goal before they started the season, to play in a Super Bowl, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
And this is why songs are written about teams. Okay, you go back, some teams wrote them earlier in the season about their goal of getting to the Super Bowl. This one, they're going to be able to break it out now because their goal was to get there, and they achieved it. How about that? That's pretty fantastic.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.